Welcome to His Line with Dave Ebert, Essie Taylor, Anna Yee, Nicci Hejnar, Lanore Podolske. And now, here is your host, Comedian L.
Welcome. This is His Line. Make some noise. Yes. Another wonderful episode of His Line featuring well-versed, the comedy troupe. They do improv, which is kind of like what most people do every day going to work with their coworkers, because you never know how you're going to feel when you get to work. You're just like, I'm going to improv this. I'm going to wing it today. Don't know how I feel before my coffee. It's funny how Colombia has given us cocaine and coffee, and nobody's made the coalition yet. Nobody's connected the two. It's definitely cocaine and coffee, in case you didn't know. For those of you who are judging cocaine addicts, you too have a habit. Yes, you do. When Starbucks first came around, I remember saying to myself, there's no possible way I'm getting in that dope line with the rest of those addicts. Just not going to do it. For real. I mean, people are so addicted to Starbucks and to their coffee, they can't function. Like, have you ever tried to get your kid to go to school without Starbucks? These are first world problems. Like, somebody somewhere is going to be watching this like, what do you mean? Whatever. If you ever try to get your kid to go to school without getting bombed, how about that? Yeah. That's right, Americans. You are spoiled. I'm too spoiled because I need Starbucks too. First things first, we're super excited to have everybody here. You got to clap it up for yourselves for coming all the way out here to our super secret location. Like, this is like a super secret location. This is like where like the Avengers meet up to plan on saving the world. So thank you for coming out here tonight. Tonight we have a special comedian who happens to be one of the members of Well Versed. Clap it up for that. Yeah. She is an amazing physical therapist, a voiceover actress, and she's going to be a mom. She's actually 38 weeks pregnant right now, so we may actually have two special guests show up. Nobody be alarmed. Don't anybody panic, because I already told you it might be two special guests. But please clap it up. Give some energy for Nicci Hejnar.
Thanks. Good to be here with you guys. He said 38 weeks, and I paused for a second because I was like, he's about to tell my age. And then I was like, how did he know? But that's true. I've waited a while to have this kid, which means I've had to attend a lot of baby showers. So my family's real nervous for me because I haven't done a birthing class yet. I don't need to. I have had 11 years of marriage and many, many baby showers. And do you know what those are full of? Horror stories about giving birth. This is highly inappropriate at a baby shower. It is not my favorite event to go to. I had this lady, she was like, they were worried that I wasn't going to have kids, 11 years of marriage, you would assume. She's like, well, Nicci, are you going to have children? I was like, well, maybe if God brings it, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent. No, Nicci, you need to have kids. You just get so much closer to God. Okay, closer to God. I had to think about that for a second. And then I was like, I get it. I think I get it. When you have a kid, you understand love on a different level. When you understand how much God loves you when you love that kid, right? She was like, oh, that is so good. You should put that on one of those boards, in white letters, kind of like they do on that show. What's that show with Chip and Joanna? That's beautiful. You could sell those. No, what I mean is when you are having the baby, the pressure inside of your body builds to such a degree that you can see into the spirit world. And it's at that moment that you know exactly what side everybody is on. Be it an angel or a demon. Which is why you leave your husband outside the room. Ignorance is bliss. On my honeymoon, we went to Mexico. Anybody been there? Okay. Was anybody else shocked to see the amount of animals roaming around free? That was a little different for me. There was a lot. I was standing in line for a churro. The longest line, because you knew it was good. And there's a goat in this alley just staring at me. He only had 3 legs. It was very unnerving. So I had to stand my ground. He was loose. So I teased it. This is highly offensive in goat. He charged me and he was like, oh, no, you didn't. What you say about my leg? It's like, calm down, Tres Leches. Excuse me? You can't get no milk off of me. I am a guy. I don't know. I haven't seen many goats. I didn't know. He had a real attitude issue. He needed to be in a zoo with equally attitude-issued animals. In my opinion, maybe like the existential crisis zebra. Am I a horse? Am I a donkey? Am I black? Am I white? I don't know where I belong. The balding lion with his gigantic orange comb over. Stay behind your wall or you're fired. Super skinny pig. I can't eat anything. It just goes straight to my bacon. I shouldn't have teased the goat. It was so rude of me, it's handicapped and everything. I wouldn't do that to a blind guy. Oh, you can't drive? That's sad. Rainbows. You miss out on rainbows? Colors are awesome. Oh, that'd be horrible. But I did. I should probably read the Bible more. Make me a little more sensitive. I love reading the Bible. There are some funny stories in there. And just, sometimes you wish you had a little bit more of the story, right? Like there's the one where the guy was sitting in the window listening to Paul preach. Paul preaches for like 3 hours and he falls asleep, falls out of the window and dies. And then Paul comes down, and's like, oh, my bad, resurrects him, right? Like praise, that happens. I want to know what happened when the guy went home. Like his wife's like, where you been for like 5 hours and why's your cloak all dirty? He's like, oh, well, I fell. You fell? Oh, tell me you didn't fall in front of the preacher. I'm going to die 1,000 deaths of embarrassment. He's like, no, honey, listen. I fell out of the window and I died. And Paul resurrected me. You were a widow for a good minute. Well, Lottie flippin' da. Did you at least invite Paul over for dinner for saving your sorry booty? Did you do that? Oh, there he is now. Oh, Paul, thank you for gracing us with your presence. I got a question. I appreciate what you did for resurrecting my husband over here, but what do you do about resurrecting reputations? Huh? Can you no? Because everybody's going to hear about this. This isn't going to be good for me. All right, not going to resurrect my reputation. Can you just take away the crow's feet? I'm not even asking for a whole life. I'm asking for like 5 years. All right, sit down. We're having brisket. You guys have been a great audience. Thank you so much for having me out tonight.
One more time for Nicci Hejnar. We'll be right back with more His Line and Well-Versed Comedy.
Coming up next, Well-Versed Comedy.
Hi, I'm Lanore Podolske, and I am the fourth of 5 children, so I had to get someone's attention, so I was funny. And I was sickly as a child. I became a nurse because I like doing that, and then I did a lot of theater in high school. We had this really great program, and I did a lot of backstage stuff, so then I went off to college to study at the Goodman School of Drama to study costume design, and someone said, you know, they're having these clown college auditions upstairs. You're sort of funny, you ought to go. I thought, oh, is that a compliment or an insult? But I went, and I got to go to Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Clown College, and I had a blast. And there was only 10 women of the 50 that auditioned throughout the country that got to go. It was an awesome experience, and I got to really appreciate my voice because I will always tease as a child, like, why do you talk like a baby? And I'm like, oh, I talk like a clown. And after clown college, we were introduced to a lot of variety of classes. I studied improv with Players Workshop, and I enjoyed doing that. And then I did some clown doctoring so I could combine my nursing and clowning at Children's Memorial Hospital for a little while, and that was awesome. Way to use humor for healing. And I still do that. And even in our own house, I think it helps us to just get through the day if we can, chuckle. And I did study some with play and laughter workshops that they had at the time, and I learned a lot with that. But then I came across this group by doing AMTC also, and I tried some stand-up before. It is a lot of work. I like improv because you just make it up. That's where I am today.
Welcome back to His Line, featuring Well-Versed, the comedy troupe. Let's meet our comedy troupe, Well-Versed, on today. Oh, first of all, let me say this because I don't want you guys to forget, this is a social media world, so you must find them right now on social media at wellversedcomedy.com. That's the website. And then on social media at Well-Versed Comedy, but the comedy is missing all the syllables. So CMDY is how you spell comedy when you're searching for it on
those
social.
Vowels.
Those are vowels. What did I say? Syllables? CPS, man. All right. CPS. It's all right. Just got to keep wearing bright colored t-shirts. So today, let me introduce you to Well-Versed Comedy, Essie Taylor. Right next to her is Anna Joy Yee. Hey. And then there is Lanore Podolske. And Dave Ebert. And you got a chance to hear the comedy stylings of Nicci Hejnar. Featuring Evan. Evan is our fetus to be baby. Fetus to be baby. All right, so let's play some games. I'm just gonna keep throwing cards. I've always wanted to do this. Just get to throw cards. I made it, mama. Our first game is for all 5 performers, right? All right, this game's called Blind Freeze. We'll start with Essie and Lenore up front, and they will start a scene. The rest of the players will have their backs to the action. Turn around, Dave, please. Thank you. All right. He saw that on TV once.
You don't know my life.
All right. And as the scene goes, a third player will call freeze. Then one of the players with their back turned will tag in and then start a brand new scene. Let's get started. Lenore, your suggestion is puppy love.
Mom,
Yes, dear.
guess what happened to me today?
Did he look at you?
He did more than that.
What?
No, not like that. Not like that, Mom.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he looked at me and
And?
he let me borrow a pencil.
Oh,
Mom.
yeah.
So what's the next step? What should I do?
Oh.
I don't know. I just got really nervous and I have sweaty palms and
Oh, no, you didn't drop the pencil.
the pencil. No, I didn't drop the pencil. I kept it and I just kept smelling it all day because
Freeze. Essie, your suggestion is lush carpet. Let's go.
oh, so how much is the carpet?
For you, I will make special deal. This carpet will be $2 a square foot plus $10 a square foot installation.
$12 a square foot. So does installation comes with that? How soon can you get that to me?
Well, we have to clean up the mess in your apartment first. That'll be extra. That'll be $50 a square foot.
Clean up the mess in my apartment. I don't need all of that. Now wait a minute. And I think $12 is a little bit too much.
But feel the carpet.
Okay.
Feel it. It's like a llama.
I think you're right. I can just curl up and go to sleep on this carpet. It's so
Sleeping on carpet is $75 a square foot.
Okay. I won't sleep on the carpet, but okay, sign me up. Where do I sign?
Oh, right here on my app.
Freeze.
Yeah, we can resurrect him.
Oh,
It's just a pigeon.
oh. Do I have to do CPR?
Yes. You know that? You took the class. Very good. It's to the beat of stay. Not too hard.
Maybe pinky.
Pinky.
Staying alive.
Keep with it. Keep with it.
Wait, what if we shocked him?
Okay, I like that.
Freeze.
How much did you say you needed?
Grandma, it's okay. I'll get the groceries this time.
I got all the quarters.
That's very nice of you, but save that for your grocery cart.
I busted that pig open for a reason. Let me pay.
Okay, I'll let you pay.
I'm a little light. You got a 20.
Try it. It's low cal. It's gluten-free, soy-free, corn-free.
Pigeon.
Oh, well, you know.
I'm not sure.
I
if I'm
hate to
real
waste
into these
that
trends
animal
these
laying
days.
around.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try it.
Okay. Here you go.
I don't. You're gonna do it with me.
Oh no, you know, I just made it for you.
Well, I mean, that's what Costco is for, so we can try things together and sample.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Sure. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Freeze.
Come on, go a little bit faster.
Okay. B12.
B12. No.
Z4.
Yeah, C4.
Is that a bingo?
No, that's not a bingo.
Mrs. Smith.
Keep going.
We've been here all night.
Hey, don't give up. Don't give up. I'm on the verge.
Please.
Can we save the butterfly?
We can. I have Lid's little tweezers.
Okay. All right, now we have to take the splinter out. Okay.
Got it.
All right.
All right, now it should be okay.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Oh.
Next game is for all 5 performers. This game is called That's My Line. We will have 3 scenes going on at the same time. Every so often, someone will hear a line they want to steal, so they will clap. Then they have to say the last line spoken to continue their scene. We'll have a monologist, which I never knew that was a real word. There we go. Anna, and 2 two-person scenes of Dave and Lenore and Nicki and Essie. Your suggestion is So Hungry.
Is it almost 12? Oh, gosh. It's 11:57. You know how I get when it goes from 11:57 to 11:58? It's fine. What am I going to get for lunch? Maybe I'll go down the street, get a salad or Subway. Or, if I'm feeling fancy, Chinese food. Or the salmon at Jewel is really good. I really recommend that. And then some work comes up and suddenly it's 12:04 and I'm not so happy.
That's my line. I'm not so happy.
No, I'm not happy either, dear.
We should have been there by now.
I know. Where is that boss?
Why
We're
can't...
gonna miss the special fish fry tonight.
I know. I like the fish fry special, especially the tail. Nobody eats the tail, but I like the tail.
Oh,
Nobody eats the tail, but I like the tail. This is like the best gas station sushi I've ever eaten.
That's kind of weird. Do you think?
Don't knock it till you try it.
No, this whole pregnancy thing is turning you into something like a garbage disposal.
Like a
This whole pregnancy thing is turning you into like a garbage disposal.
I know. I ate the nuts and bolts last night.
And you chase that down with a block of Velveeta.
Yeah.
a block of Velveeta. That's all I got in my drawers. And that's how hungry I am. I suddenly find myself in 3 back-to-back meetings, and now all I can eat is cheese. But you know what? I'll do it.
And now, all I can eat is cheese.
This is getting weirder and weirder by the moment.
I know. I had that gas station sushi. I vomited it, and there were so many different flavors in there. It ruined like all food for me.
Yeah, it ruined all food for me. I'm off food for the rest of my life.
Thank you, Jesus, more for me.
The contrast of her saying, "No, I'm not eating anymore," and he says, "Yes, thank you, Jesus, more for me." Wow, that's amazing. This next game, this is our challenge, right? And it's including me. All right, so I guess I got to play along. All right, L, which is me, Lenore, Essie, Anna, and Dave. This game is called Challenge. Our players are going to debate a topic we got from the audience earlier. One player will speak at a time to try to win over the audience and, well, most importantly, me to their side. Me being Nicki, because Nicki's going to come over here and sit in my spot. However, this is a competition, so the players not speaking can challenge the point, and then Nicki can either accept the challenge or overrule it.
We're going to invite Sonny to play too.
Sonny's going to play too.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, contestants, thank you for joining us on Challenge. You're going to be challenging each other about which way a toilet paper roll should go. Is it down on top or is it underneath on the roller? And you'll have time to come up to the middle and state your reasons for your position. Okay. Who would like to begin? Dave, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're a beautiful audience, and you're a beautiful judge. I just want to say that let's talk logistically.
You can step back. Don't flirt. And if I don't interrupt you, you guys can say challenge when you want to challenge the person who's speaking. Okay, next. Go ahead, Lenore.
All right. So you've got to put the paper so it's going down on the top, because if you do those fancy little folds like I like to do, they don't work underneath. They fall apart. And you know, the hotels show me all these little cute things to do. It's like you can make a little origami thing sitting waiting for you when you go in the bathroom. It's exciting.
Challenge.
Yes.
Who has time to fold?
I would like to hear more about that. Please step back, Lenore.
All right. While I don't disagree with Lenore's over the roll, yeah, who's playing origami with their toilet paper? When you get in there, business is business. And, it's there to help you.
Challenge. She's out of stuff to say.
Okay.
You accepted that?
I do.
Yeah, no room to breathe around here.
Hey.
So the point I want to make is we live with 3 cats. And if you go over, then suddenly it's a play toy and they can just pull the whole roll. So if you go the back side, all they do is just roll over and over and it doesn't waste toilet paper.
Challenge.
Yes,
Everybody doesn't have pets.
it's true. I want to hear more about that.
It's not my fault her life is incomplete.
Hey, my life is complete. I just got married. I'm living my best
Hey,
life.
bud.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, the roll should definitely be under, because it makes things a lot easier when you're at the point.
Challenge. That's nasty.
Nasty.
All right.
Let's hear it.
You know, we all adults here, right? Everybody's an adult.
Yeah.
And we know that the same hand that you use to put in your blah, blah, blah is the same hand that you grab the toilet paper off. So the less time you spend on that toilet paper roll, the healthier it is for all of us. I don't want any leftover feces from you.
Challenge.
Oh, you want feces on your hand. You want feces on your hand.
Yes. Well, okay, let's hear it.
Fellow Americans, as we all know, 2 happens.
Challenge. That's insensitive to our constipated neighbors.
I'll allow it.
No, you're still
That
up.
means
Oh,
you can
okay.
continue.
When 2 does happen, you must have the toilet paper readily accessible over and not under. You want to go right to it, because we all know that danger is lurking right outside the door, and the danger are your kids. Your children are hungry. They need things.
Challenge.
Yes, Lenore?
If you have children, they don't even put the toilet paper on the roll.
I want to hear more.
That's right. It's like it takes a brain surgeon to take the little thing and push the spring and put the toilet paper on there and put it back in there. Really? Can anyone do that? Yes. Do they? No. So the point doesn't really matter if it's over or under as long as it's there. We're there.
That's amazing. Thank you all for your positions. I think as long as the toilet paper are there, the point is moot. Lenore wins.
I believe that's our show for today. Thank you all again for coming out here. Somebody cue a special game show music for me. My name's El. I've been your guest host for this evening. Make some noise one more time for Well Versed. This is it. Hit live.
Thanks for watching. Check out more videos below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.